Hello everyone. Have you ever shared a pizza with your friends and thought, how much is my part? So, that part is called fraction. Here, in this session, we will learn about what is fraction, how we write fraction, what is a numerator or what is a denominator, and how you will write those numerator and denominator by some easy examples. Okay, so let's move ahead. So here is the first picture of pizza. So in this first picture, as you can see, this is the whole pizza. In the second one, it is divided into two. In the third, it is divided into three, and similarly, it is divided up to 10. So this whole pizza is divided into 10 equal parts, right? So this 10 will be the denominator, and the number 10 will be written at the down in somewhere in the at the bottom. Okay, and if I took like one or two, suppose I took two slices of pizza, so 2 will be the numerator. Okay, if it is not clear, then we will move to the next picture. Okay, see, this is a picture of chocolate. I know you already know this is a chocolate. Okay, so here you can see there are 24 number of pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we talk about the rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically there are 24 pieces of this chocolate. So the denominator, the number which is written at the bottom will be the denominator, and it is 24. So denominator will be the total number of equal parts in which the whole thing is being divided, and 4 or the numerator is that number which took out from that equal parts. See, 4 pieces of chocolate have been taken out from this chocolate, so 4 will be the numerator that is written at the top, and 24 will be the denominator which will be written at the bottom. Okay, rest of the chocolate pieces were 16, so 16 is the numerator that is left, and 24 is the denominator. Okay, in this manner you will write numerator and denominator. If we talk about the definition, so numerator is the top number, that part we take, whereas denominator is the bottom number, that is total number of parts. Okay, so a fraction means a part of whole. Okay, this 4 by 24 is the fraction of this chocolate or these number of pieces which have been taken out from this whole chocolate. Okay, so fraction is always the part of a whole. Okay, now if we talk about the types of fractions, okay, see, there are few more examples. Okay, and in this picture, now if we talk about this picture, see, there is a circle which is divided into two. Half portion is green and half is white. Okay, so how much portion is divided or how much portion has been painted? So this one. Okay, so this is half. How? So this circle has been divided into two. 1, 2. Okay, so 2 will be the denominator. Very good. Now how much part has been painted is 1. Between two parts, 1 is divided. So 1 will be the numerator which is written at the top. So 1 by 2. This will be the fraction of this whole circle which has been painted. Okay. Now coming to the next picture, this whole circle has been divided into 3 parts. So 3 will be the numerator. And how much part has been painted? 1 part. So 1 is the numerator. So 1 by 3 is the fraction which has been painted. Okay, if we talk about the third picture, this circle is divided into 4, that's why denominator is 4, and only 1 part has been painted, so 1 is the numerator. So 1 by 4 is the fraction of this circle which has been painted. Similarly, you can go with these pictures. These are the equal number of parts which has been divided, and that part is considered, that total number of equal parts will be considered as the denominator, and how much part is taken or how much part is considered to paint is the numerator. Okay, now if we talk about the types of fractions, okay, so types of fractions. Okay, types of fractions. There are three types of fractions: proper fraction, second one is the improper fraction, third one is the mixed fraction. Okay, so till now we learned about what is fraction. Fraction is a part of whole, and we have to consider, or we should know what is numerator, what is denominator, to write the exact fraction of a particular example. Okay, now we are talking about the types of fractions. So there are three types of fractions: proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed fractions. So first, if we talk about the proper fractions mean a proper fraction in which the numerator is always smaller than the denominator. If I write down a fraction 3 by 5, okay, so 3 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. The number which is written at the top is the numerator, and the bottom one is called the denominator. So 3 by 5 is a proper fraction. Why is it so? Because proper fraction means a fraction in which denominator is greater, or you can say numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay, so a proper fraction will always be less than 1. Okay, if we divide 3 by 5, or if we solve 3 by 5, the fraction will somewhere around 0.6, okay, which is less than 1. So proper fraction is always less than 1, okay, in which numerator is smaller than the denominator. Whereas if we talk about the improper fraction one is that fraction in which denominator is smaller than the numerator, or you can say numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, so 5 by 3 is the improper fraction, and it will be greater than 1, because if we divide 5 by 3, the answer somewhere will be 1.6 at 1.6, so it will be greater than 1. So proper fraction is always less than 1, and improper fraction is always greater than 1. Okay, and mixed fraction. Till now you have seen fraction like this, but in case of mixed fraction, it will be written as 1 by 2. Okay, that means this part shows that one whole and some extra part will be there. Okay, so 1 whole 1 by 2 is the mixed fraction. Okay, this is called the mixed fraction. Now if we talk about the smart trick, okay, if we talk about the smart trick, you can say, so denominator is the total number of parts and numerator tells your share. Okay, if I say like there are 4 toffees, 4 candies, basically if there are 4 candies, okay, and you took somewhere 2 candies from a box or from a bowl of candies in which there are 4 candies. So how many candies were there in total? 4. So you will write the 4 number at the bottom, and how many candies you took are 2. So this will be the fraction. So how much fraction or what part of candies you took out from the total one is the half. So half of the candies you took out from the ball of candies in which 4 candies were there in total. This is how you will write the fraction. Okay, so we talk about fraction, we talk about numerator, we talked about denominator, and we talk about the types of fractions: proper, improper, and the mixed fractions. Okay, so that's all for the today's session. But as I told you that we will discuss some questions so that you will know that how much part did you learn today. So the first question for you is, what is the numerator in 5 by 9? Faster. What is the numerator in 5 by 9? The answer is 5. Okay, the number which is written at the top is the numerator and the bottom one is called the denominator. Very good. Now next question, you have to tell me this type of fraction is called, either it will be proper, improper, or the mixed. So what type of fraction it is? This is, I guess, proper fraction. Is it so? Not at all. It is improper fraction. And why is it so? Because the numerator is greater than the denominator. So it will be greater than 1. The value after solving this fraction will be greater than 1. So this is improper fraction. Very good. Okay, and if your answer is wrong somewhere, don't worry. Just recap the session and you will learn the part where we discuss the types of fraction. Okay. Third question. Okay, so you have to write a fraction. Write a fraction for 3 shaded parts. For 3 shaded parts out of 6. Okay, so you can draw a circle. Okay, and you have to write a fraction for 3 shaded parts out of 6. That means how many total parts will be there? 6. So you will divide the circle into 6 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 equal parts are divided. Now you have to write a fraction. So how many parts will be divided? Fraction will be total 6 and 3 shaded parts. Now that means 3 parts you have to shade. Okay, so these 3 parts will be shaded and the fraction will be 3 by 6. Okay, now let's paint this part. Okay, you can do the same in your notebooks while solving this question. Okay, now 3 shaded parts are there. Now this is how you will write the fraction and this is how you will solve the questions. Okay, so today you understood about fractions as parts of whole. In the next lecture we will compare fractions like a pro. Okay, or we will understood how to compare fractions, which fraction is greater one or the bigger one. Okay, and we will recap the session we'll discuss today. So I hope you understood, and just revise the things which you don't get at first, and we'll discuss the other things in the next lecture. So that's it for today. See you in the next lecture.